Hello there, welcome to Get Data Solution. Today we'll see monthly attendance sheets for employees where we have this beautiful monthly attendance sheet, and you'll get through getting the percentage here in percentage as well as in a graph, in a bar graph, so which is dynamic, and we use this checkbox to construct this. So we'll see it in detail. And just before that, Get Data Solution is a channel that produces different tools, including tools for project management and business management, as well as dashboard. So the purpose of this channel is to modernize data system, to save time, to generate automatic report, to reduce cost, to increase productivity, to manage project, to manage business, and to learn new skills. So that is the purpose of this channel. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and like our videos. So let me directly go to today's topic. And to construct this system, we have used different functions as already indicated here. We have used Datevalue for date, for concatenate for date, drop down, Countif, count a percentage, conditional formatting, checkbox, conditional formatting, and border, different coloring and formula, especially to make months dynamic. So those are the functions we have used. So I will come back to this, how each has been actually utilized in constructing this. So our template contains employee ID here in the very first column. Then we have employee name, and then we have employee supervisor name, and then we have a month here where you can actually pick from the drop down like this, and the year here is also from a drop down. You can change the year from the drop down. Then here, as you can see, the dates are actually displayed here for the month of January, and here in the main body we have a checkbox, and which is actually ticked. You can untick like this and tick it, so it will actually generate the percent of count of this present and the total number of days, and then the percentage of attendance for that particular month, in this case for January, which is currently, as you can see, it is 100, and along with the percentage proportional data bar chart is actually filled, showing the proportion of the filled items. So let's do it again. As you can see, it is dynamically changed. Can you see it? It is actually changing now at 80%. If I click it, and which display with green color and showing 100% for the first guy, which is Abdi, and for Bona it is 83%. If I just tick, for example, this one, 87%, 90%, and so on. So you will do the same for the rest of the employees. And so the beauty of this is that it will actually save you time when actually track employees attendance. So simply you will tick for that particular uh, dates. For example, if you are actually checking for January 1st, you will actually check for that particular date, and then it will actually calculate for you. So that is how it works. So the thing is, you have to actually simply click this box, this checkbox, then it will actually update the status for you, both in numbers and in percentage, as well as in bar graph. Let us finish this, for example, for the last guy, and observe the changes here, this number and this percentage. So it will take you a very minimal time as compared to other manual work. So that's how it works. So as I've said, we have used different function. Let me demonstrate how this function is used in this particular case. So the first one is date value. The date value we have used to generate this January 1, 2, 3, and 4 up to 31st of January. We have used date value with along with concatenation. That's how we have used it. Date value and concatenation. Drop down we have used drop down for month and year. We have a list of months here and year here on the list sheet. So what we did is that we have actually go to the data and create a drop down list for that. And the next one is count and count A for present and total days. As you can see here is to actually count the present number, and this is the total for that month, and this is the percentage. And in addition to this percentage, we have used conditional formatting to create this bar, which is proportional to this percentage. So for that, we have used conditional formatting, then only cell that contains that value, in this particular case true, and then we have used data bar. Then the other is checkbox. For check box is this all these are actually checkbox, which is ticked or unticked. So we have used that for the main body. Then we have used conditional formatting for true, which turn out to be green when it is true, and conditional formatting false, it will turn out to be red. So these green boxes are actually for true, and red boxes are for false. So that is how we have used for conditional formatting true and false. Apart from that, we have used formatting and different formatting and borders, and we have used different coloring, especially for this the headlines, and here also too. And we have also used the formula to make months dynamic. In this particular case, for for the January, it's, if I select, for example, for February, it says for February, this the heading is not dynamic in this particular case, which we'll see it again for February, which I've already made it. That is dynamically changed. So for that, we have used the formula to make months dynamic. Let's say, for example, for that, we have used this formula. In the quotation mark monthly attendance sheet 4, and this reference data is used. So, for example, in this particular case, the heading says monthly attendance sheet for February 2024. If I change, for example, this one to March, can you observe it? It dynamically changes monthly attendance sheet for March. If I make it again for June, for example, it automatically changes. So for that, we have used a formula which is indicated here, apart from, in addition to this heading. So I have made it for this February month. Let's check it. It is now, the heading is dynamic, since we have used the formula to make it dynamic. And let us actually check the checkboxes, and so that observe the attendance percentage. Currently, we have nothing here. We haven't started. Let me actually quickly click some of the checkboxes and observe here the dynamic change for this first guy, which is Abdi. And as you can see, it's actually just updating the data. Let us just do again for 1st of January for all, and let us assume this guy is absent on the 1st February. I mean, this is on February. We're doing for the month of February. Yeah, we are doing for the month of February. Let us again fill for 2nd February. Just deliberately skipping some people, assuming that they are absent on some days. So just quickly clicking it. Let me do again for February 4. So as you can see, it's actually changing dynamically here in these two columns, present count and attendance, in terms of percentage, as well as the proportional bar chart. So that is how we can use it. So if you want to construct this for the next month, you have to just right click on the on the January month or on the February month, and just right click and move or a copy and create. For example, can you see it now? You can rename it. For example, let us make this one is for March. So I've made it for March, and let me then you can for March, once you create for March, you can just click on those dates and delete, and you can restart just filling for again for March, like we did for January and February. So that is how you can actually update for other months as well. So I'm just doing for the month of March right now. So that's how you did it. So we have seen for January month, then for February month, and then for March. So as I've already said, it's very dynamic and changing everything. You can also